What's going on, everybody? It's RC covers the WNBA and the NBA. And today, this is a special video. This is what we call the WNBA NBA merge video. So we're going to talk about a little bit from the WNBA, and we're going to talk about some things from the NBA. And I'd like to start first and just talk a little bit about Brittney Griner's return. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm outside getting some fresh air. So I wanted to talk about Brittney Griner's return Friday night. Very emotional, very touching. She returned to the Phoenix Mercury, got 18 points. I think she had about 10 rebounds, I believe, had a couple of blocks. She looked really well out there, getting up and down the court. At one point, she even had a flip when the ball went out of bounds. So I thought she was very active. She looked very attentive to the moment. So it was really good to see BG get back out on the court. Of course, the LA Sparks spoiled the Mercury's season opener and a return for Brittney Griner, as well as the Sparks opener. But I think she did some really, really good things out there Friday night. It was a really, really late game. But, she definitely came prepared. And so, I think the thing about Brittney will just be about continuing to improve her condition and stamina. And also, I just think that Phoenix really needs like a better point guard than Moriah Jefferson. Not to say that she can't play, but they definitely need somebody who can set up BG down on the post. Even though if you throw the ball to her, she's pretty good with getting her shot. So that's how I feel. Just a quick touch on the Mercury and taking BG back into their arms, even though she never really left. They always, kept her aura about the team, even though last year was a rough year for them. And next, jumping to the NBA, the Lakers found themselves in the 0-3 hole now, and it's really unfortunate because the team had a really great season. They really had a prosperous season after a rough start. Just to see where they had came from, it really talks about the testament to the team's ability to climb out of the hole and deal with injuries. I think it's I do think the Lakers fought hard. I think each and every game they fought determined, but the Denver Nuggets, unfortunately, are just the better team, and I think that's evident now because you're seeing Denver at times just, no matter what, always make the right play, the right pass, the right shot, and the Lakers just kind of, they're giving it all that they have, but it's just not enough. You're seeing LeBron try to get his team going, but they just can't quite get where they need to get, and they just need a victory, and it just seems so hard for them to pull off. It's pretty much been a close series. Every game has been like within, I think, like 10 to 12 points. Couple of games decided by like maybe 5 points, 3 points. It's been no blowouts in this thing. And, when you look at it, I just think it's Denver's time. This will be their first ever NBA Finals. And I don't think it's a possibility anymore. I just think it's a matter of when. So I just really think that, they have been focused all playoffs, and they beat my Minnesota Timberwolves, and we gave them such a fight in games 2, 3, and 4, 5. No. We gave them such a fight in games 3, 4, and 5 because they took us out in 5. But they've been focused all year. They've been like the best team all year outside of the Bucks, who just, they got embarrassed by the Miami Heat. Either if you want to put it on Giannis' injury, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I think that the Giannis injury kind of opened the door for the Heat. And Jimmy Butler has just been on such a role of epic proportions, and I don't see him slowing down, especially the way that the Heat took out the Knicks, and then they went ahead and took out. Well, it looks like they might be on their way to taking out the C's, which I'll talk about in a few seconds. Also, yesterday, I kind of covered it in a video yesterday a little bit. The Las Vegas Aces, like I said, pummeled the Seattle Storm, who looked like they could be headed for a rebuild more so than a retool after last night. If one game is any indication, it kind of shows that the Storm just couldn't hang with the Aces, who I'm looking at as being a favorite to repeat. I think the Liberty have to grow